Okay. So Ganesh, we are live on YouTube as well. So let's get started with today's webinar, where we'll be bursting some myths around stop loss. So just a little housekeeping before we get started. If you have any questions during the session, please type them into the question box and I'll bring them up during end of the session. So today we have with us is Ganesh. So I'll tell you a little bit about Ganesh. He's a full-time systematic trader who has 8+ years of experience in financial markets, trained over 10K students, 10K individuals, and 1,000+ students in mentorship program. He's an active YouTube creator and also pursuing postgraduate program in investment advisor at NISM. So Ganesh, we can start with the webinar. I'll just give you the host access so that you can share the screen.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes. You can share your screen now.
Super good. I think so. My screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Okay, super. That's good. Okay. Okay, so everything is set fine. Okay, hi everyone. So let me just get some response on the chat box. We have a good number of participants today, so I'm really happy to meet you all. So send a S message in the chat box so that I can understand, okay, you guys are there, because it's very hard to see the screen and then have some conversation. So nice to see you, Didi. Okay, so there is a regular follower here. Superb. Thank you, Ramesh. Okay, so that's good.
I think we lost you, Ganesh.
Okay, no problem. So we'll just start with the session. So the first and foremost thing what I'm going to showcase you is the disclaimer. Because that's the most important thing. See, whatever I discuss over here in this session, it's only for the educational purpose. And whatever the contents we showcase over here, it never guarantees you any sort of returns or any past performance. Nothing is going to be treated as things like you just treat it as something like calls or something. Don't treat it as calls. So I'm not going to share you any strategies over here in this session. So you'll be very clear on it. So this is going to be a specific talk show. So I'm going to talk with you guys. And I'm going to make you to understand what is the real problem behind your stop loss. Okay, so that is the main motive of today's session. But one thing you guys need to understand before I start the session. See, the strategies are, there are many people used to say different strategies, but strategies are only 5%. So what about the remaining 95% is what I'm going to teach you in today's session. Okay, so I'm not going to teach you any strategy. Please keep it in your brain. So you don't expect something very big and stay until the last and you say okay, you not share any strategy. Okay, so let me just get some answers from you guys. So how many of you are working professionals? How many of you are working professionals? That's going to be my first question. See, this session will make you to understand what is the loss, what is the reason for the losses. Okay, so that is why I want you guys to type it in the chat box so that it will be easy for me to understand how many of you are from the working professionals and other things. Okay, so it's not only working professionals. So if you're doing in business and you can't sit before the system from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So if it is not possible, then you also come under the same concern, working professionals. Okay, so full-time traders. So we have two full-time traders, Sangeeta as well as Abhijit. That's good. Nice to see you guys. Okay, so wherever I go, I see 90% of the people will be from the working professional. Okay, and only a certain limit of people will be from the from point of full-time trading or XXX. Okay, so next I'll take you to the quiz. Okay, so this session is only for the people who are into working professionals, and for full-time traders, it can be something different. Okay, you guys can also enjoy the session till the end. Okay, so now what is this indicator is all about? What is this indicator is all about? Like, can you just name it? Okay, it's a CPR or a pivot point. It's a CPR or a pivot point. That's good. So what about this indicator? Those who are watching in YouTube as well as they can you can just comment it over there. Okay, so I have things open parallel along over here. Okay, so I can just see like whatever you guys are chatting over there as well. Okay. So now it is a it's a RSI. Super. So what is this indicator is all about? What is this indicator? Okay, it's a super trend. Super trend. Good. So I think so. Like now people start to engage in the chat box as well. Nice. So what about this indicator? What about this indicator? It's a BB. Okay, we call it as Bollinger Band. We call it as Bollinger Band. Okay, so that's nice. So I'm going to say you something out of this. Okay, I'm going to create a strategy with these 4 indicators. Okay, so let me just keep it as 3 indicators itself. Super trend is not required. So you just keep it as 3 indicators. Okay. So now these indicators everyone knows in the market. Okay, everyone knows pivot point, everyone knows RSI, everyone knows super trend, everyone knows the Bollinger Band. So because these 4 are very, very commonly used indicator, and making profit out of these 4 indicators is not going to be it's going to be very tough. That's what everyone used to think. Okay, so I'm going to share you insight. It's not a strategy. Okay, so it's a small insight. Okay, whenever I'm trying to take a trade on a long position, I want to take a long call. On that time, what is my plan is like whenever I see some setups like current candle close is above the upper Bollinger Band. Okay, this is the first condition. The current candle close of the candle should be above the upper Bollinger Band. That's the first condition. And the second condition is the candle should be above the R1 level. The close of the candle should be above the R1 level. This is the second condition. And the third condition, RSI is 70. RSI is 70. So now my question is going to be very simple. With these 3 conditions, is it possible to make an entry and it is possible to make a profitable trade setup? With these 3 indicators and with these 3 setups, like current candle closes above the upper Bollinger Band and it's above the R1 level, and it is above and the RSI is above 70. So these are three very, very basic scenario. And you exit the trade whenever the current candle close is below the middle Bollinger Band. We have the middle Bollinger Band, right? So whenever it closes below the middle Bollinger Band, I'm going to exit my trade. If I do this particular strategy, will it be profitable for me or not? Come on, guys, type your answers in the chat box. Okay, so Ganapati says yes. And what about others? Come on, guys, give it a try. Okay, KP says yes. Yes, please. Okay, yes, please explain. Sunil says, and Fatima says yes. Abjit says yes. Shayaz says yes. Okay, that's good. So it's a 3 minutes time frame, Ms. Sangeeta. Okay, so everyone says yes. Okay, so now I bet you can't do it. Okay, so now I bet you can't get the profit. You can't get the profit. Okay, I have just done the back testing of this particular strategy. Okay, and then I try to configure. I'm just going to showcase like what are the conditions I have given. Okay, I have done the back testing as well. You can see here the current candle close is above the upper Bollinger Band. RSI is above 70. Current candle close is above R1 level. Okay, these are the 3 conditions what I discussed, and I'm going to exit my trade whenever the current candle close is below the middle Bollinger Band. So it is very, very simple, very, very simple strategy. Okay, so if that case, I'm going to take a call option of 400 rupees of premium. Okay, so still I say you guys cannot make this trade as a profitable one. Now you guys let me know what is the reason behind it. Okay, I just done it for only 1 lot. So I showcase that this strategy has given profit in the past, but it never assures the profit in the future as well. So now you guys let me know, even though you knew this strategy, these are very, very basic one. These are very, very, very basic conditions. But still, the strategy can make profit means. But I say you can't make profit out of the strategy. What are the reasons? Most of the time, market is sideways. No, not like that. Can you give me another? You can just give some more example. I say like you can't make profit out of it. Why so? Come on, guys, just give it a try. Just give it a try. Okay, stop loss hit. Oh, stop loss is very common. Before hitting target, hitting SL and move. That happens most of the time. Okay, see, it's very clean. Okay, see, even though you're a full-time trader, because we do have both crowd over here, because it's the first time I see 50% of the people are from full-time trading and 50% are from working professional. So now even though like you guys are from full-time trading, I will ask you a few questions. Is it possible for you to check every 3 minutes whether the current candle closes above the upper Bollinger Band, whether the RSI is above 70, whether the current candle closes above R1? Every 3 minutes, you need to check whether these three conditions get satisfied or not. If these three conditions satisfies, then you need to take a trade on the immediate second, where you can see the whichever the strike price which is near to have a premium of 400. Is it possible for you to sit before the system, watch out every 3 minutes? Is it possible? Obviously, your answer is going to be no, right? It's like that's a fact. That's a fact. Okay, so I just download the CSV data and then I show you the literal truth why it is very hard to make money on option buying. Okay, I'm not against option buying. And even I made almost 90% of my profit this year only from option buying. Okay, because option selling it risked me, because I was doing a lot of timing based short straddles and strangles, and everyone know what happened this year. Every market goes up, clears call stop loss. Market comes down, clears put stop loss. Okay, so I just sorted the profitability from larger number to smaller number. I see like 882 trades altogether happened over here. 882 trades has happened altogether in this tenure of 7 years. Okay, in the tenure of 7 years, only 800 trades has happened, and the profitability is 5,62,000. Sorry, 5,92,000. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to sum it, and then I'll check whether how much numbers of trades has given me this profit. So 5,92,000. Okay, so here it's it. Okay, here we go. So 93 trades. 93 trades. Let me just zoom it. Sorry for the inconvenience. So 93 divided by 882 into 100. So now you guys let me know how much percentage of trades are responsible for the entire profit. How much percentage of trades are responsible for the entire profit? I want each and everyone to type an answer in chat box. See, this is the only important thing what you guys need to understand. Because see, like becoming a full-time option buyer, it's literally very hard. And successful option buyer is so hard. Okay, so here I'm just going to showcase you that what is the thing which is literally required. Okay, so just 11% of trades are responsible for the entire profit. So what about the remaining 89%? The remaining 89% are profitable trades. They make profit one day, they make loss one day. They make profit one day, they make loss one day. They make profit one day, they make loss one day. And this is how it literally happens. This is how it literally happens. And this is a little truth. It's not only with these, like with this particular strategy, I have done like many option buying strategy, and all my option buying strategy has almost like 10 to 15% of trades which contribute to the entire profit, which contribute to your entire profit. Now I will ask you a question. Is it possible for you to sit before the system and check for all these conditions satisfied and take an entry? And obviously your answer is going to be no. That's the first thing. And next thing is, you guys are God gifted. You guys are God gifted. So you take only this 11% of the trades. Okay, where you take only these 11% of trades. Obviously, no, right? Obviously, no. We are not such God gifted. Okay, so like, we need to understand these things. So it means that we need to take all the trades in order to become a profitable trader, and that's literally not possible. This is the first thing. And many people used to admire by seeing many people over there in YouTube. They post some 90% winning strike, 100% winning strike. But see, like, to be honest, you no need to have 80% of winning strike. You don't need to make like a 60% winning strike and 1:2 risk reward. No, it's not going to happen like that. To be honest with you, I'll just show you the live run. Okay, I'll just show you live run of a strategy. Okay, so then you will understand what is the real power of an option buying. And this is how the entire option buying used to happen. It's not something like okay, so let me just show you first, and then I can discuss. See, these are the trades which has happened on my DAN account. Okay, you can see here the trade has taken the trade at 366 and got exited at 307. So these are live trades. So these are not paper trades. Okay, first you guys need to understand those things. Okay, it's not a paper trade, it's a live trade. That's what, because many people used to say like you done paper trade and you showed something. No, it's a live trade. Okay, so this trade has been happening from January 20 till date. And my first question is going to be very simple. Okay, so out of this 6 months, so it's a 7 months of journey. Out of the 7 months of journey, now we have taken how many trades? We have taken 55 trades. We have taken 55 trades in the past 7 months of tenure. Now you guys let me know, is it okay for you? Is it okay for you to take 55 trades in 7 months? I'm very sure you guys are capable of placing 55 trades in a single day. Okay, so this is what makes a very big difference. Okay, see, we started with profit and then loss, and then it went into profit for some days. Some days it went into loss, and after that it starts to boom, and then it went to 32,000, and then from 32,000 it went to 34,000 next month, and 34,000 to 41,000 next month, and 41 to 50,000, and once again came back to 55,000, and 55,000 to 49,000 right now. Okay, so now it's very clear. It's very clear that this strategy can make profit, but the main problem over here is only 3 trades are responsible for the entire 49,000 rupees of profit. Only 3 trades out of this 55 trades are responsible for the entire profit. Now you guys will be shocked. Okay, so now I'll show you the second important thing, what you should do as an option buyer. You can see the trade was happened at 418 and the trade exited at 835. Okay, so it means that it has literally doubled from 400 to 800 literally. Okay, so which means that, is it possible for you to hold for such a long premium? Okay, such a long premium, is it possible for you to hold where you start at 418 and to 835? Is it possible for you to hold? How many of you will hold it? Come on, guys. Those are watching in YouTube as well as in the Zoom, please let me know in the chat box. How many of you will hold from 400 to 800? And this is the second important thing. What we guys used to do is, we will cut the trade. We will cut the trade. Once I started 418, I put a stop loss at, I book my target at 500, and then I'll just move on. I just move on. Okay. And you see, like on 3rd March, I got 20,000 rupees. And the other day, where is the other day? Okay, so here I got 19,000 rupees. On April 13th, I got 19,200, where I entered at 447 and exited at 833. Okay, so altogether now I got 40,000. I have 40,000, and along with that, 17th July, I got 11,000 rupees. Where like this month 17, 433 I had taken the trade, and 653 I closed the trade. So now this clearly shows that only 3 trades are responsible for the entire profit. Do you guys agree with me or not? Only these 3 trades are responsible for the cumulative profit of 49,000 rupees. Out of this 55 trades. So now this clearly says that 3 divided by 55 into 100, only 5% of my trades has made money. The remaining 95% of my trade was in loss. And this is the real truth. This is how option buyers make money. This is how option buyer makes money. See, it's very simple. You don't think it is too hard. Making money in option buying is easy, but you need to understand what is the nature of option buying. The first nature of option buying is you need to follow the strategy in and out every day. You should not even miss a single trade. That's the first condition. The second most condition is don't cut your trades. Don't cut your trades. Don't cut your trades. Leave it until it just makes its own exit. You will have an exit condition. Please follow that exit condition. That's the second most thing. And third important thing, first day you start with 1 lot. Second day you start with 2 lots. Third day you put 3 lots. Okay, all the 3 days you make money. And on the 4th day, you put 10 lots and you lose that one particular day. You will lose all the profits what you made on 1 lot, 2 lots, and 3 lots. And along with this, there was some capital loss will also incur. And on that case, if you start with 2 lots or 10 lots or 5 lots, go ahead with the same volume. Don't try to change every now and then. Okay, that will definitely spoil your system. This is the third important thing. And now I'm going to ask you some personal question. Okay, so don't worry, like no one knows each other. So it's very simple. What is your maximum loss on terms of on your capital? Okay, say if you have on a single day, okay, you have a 1 lakh rupees of capital. So what would be the amount you have lost on a single trading day? Okay, you guys can be open. Okay, so it's very simple. You can just put it on the terms of percentage. Maybe like wherever I go, I see like many people used to say, Didi, like I make almost like 80% of, I made 80% of my loss in only one single day. And see, that's a little truth. See, each and everyone viewing this video as well as in Zoom as well as in YouTube, you just touch your heart, and then you say, what was your maximum loss? And when you busted your account, whether it was a single day or a single trade. Okay, so you will find out the answer. See, all of you are very good traders. To my knowledge, everyone over here are very, very, very good traders than me, promisingly. Because you guys have 95% of winning strike. I have only 5% of winning strike. I have only winning strike of 5%, and you guys have winning percentage of 5%, and you guys have winning percentage of 95%. But what happens on the remaining 5%? You lose your capital. And what I do is I make 5% of my trades are responsible for my entire capital growth. The entire capital. So like, it does not mean that I make only 5% of my days as profitable days. I make profits. You can see like 6,000 I make profit. I lost it on 2 days. I made, okay, here I made 15,000 rupees of profit. I lost 5 over here, and already I lost 10 over here. I made 9,000 profit, 9,000, 9,000, 10,000, 20,000, 23,000, 24, 25, 26, and I lost 1,000. I made profit, I made loss. It was like, okay, so now we can see continuous loss over here. Here also continuous loss. So like it is all about okay, only by maybe like we can keep 10%. Only 10% of the trades are going to contribute to your entire profitability. Just give me a moment. Actually, my internet has failed for a second, but it is right. It is very good right now. Sorry, guys. So it clearly says that we make losses, we make profit, we make losses, profit, but only few days are responsible for the entire profit. Okay, so that was the 4th point, where you need to understand what are the days where you made big losses and what are the days where you make big profits. Okay, that's the four points. Okay, so now I have just clearly mentioned what is the nature of option buying. How many of you understood it? How many of you understand the nature of option buying? Come on, you can just type your answers in chat box in both Zoom as well as in YouTube. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Abhijit at least understand that all the four concepts. See, like this is the nature, because see, like we are doing option buying. On that aspect, first we need to understand what is the nature of that particular strategy, or even Bank Nifty has its own nature, and Nifty has its own nature. So Bank Nifty strategy won't work in Nifty. Nifty strategies won't work in Bank Nifty. That's my personal experience as well. So now I will ask you a question. What is the reason behind your stop loss? Now you guys let me know. What is the reason behind your stop loss? From the understanding, we spoke almost like 30 minutes as of now. So what is the reason behind your stop loss? Come on, guys. I want each and everyone to type your answers. Please, at least for this, you guys come out and then type your answers in the chat box. Whether it is hard to find the chat box, where is it? Okay, so don't worry, it will be in the bottom. So please try to answer me. What is the reason behind your stop loss? Meanwhile, I have some water. Make maximum profit. No. I want something. I was expecting one answer. The reason behind your stop loss. Okay, risk management. Exit from wrong direction. Okay, that's good. Upset. So minimize the losses on capital. Naveen, good. Anthony, risk management. Wrong entry. No, the answer is very simple. So whatever the losses happened till now, it's all because of you or me. For myself, it is me. For you, it is you. Because see, like the main problem over here is the entry and the exit. Is the entry and the exit. See, like what's the main problem? Just understand. You don't have time to sit before even a full-time trader. Even I'm a full-time trader. But it is very hard for me to sit before the system and I need to check every 3 minutes whether current candle closes above the upper Bollinger Band, whether RSI is above 70, whether current candle closes above R1, and current candle closes above super trend, and commodity channel index is above 100, and time of the day is above 921. If all these conditions satisfies, I'm going to take my entry where I'm going to buy a call option of 400 rupees of premium. This is the first thing. And when I'm going to exit my trade, once the entry is taken, then I need to check whether the current candle closes below the middle Bollinger Band, whether the current candle closes below the super trend, or the time of the day is equal to 325. Okay, I need to check all these conditions in order to make this particular trade setups as a profitable one. Okay, so is it possible for you to do it? No, will be the answer most of the time. I just keep the same. Okay, because it's very hard for me to get the reply from you guys. Okay, so it's literally very hard. Okay, it's literally very hard. And the nature of option buying is very simple. You can't even miss one single trade. Okay, that is another very, very big problem as well. Okay, so now, like we have something like wherever I go, I used to speak about this word, doctor versus training. We all have a disease which is known as loss. Okay, so whenever we have a disease, what we used to do, we used to go to doctor. And in stock market, what we do, like we used to go for training. If we suffer a loss, the immediate day, what you do, like we'll check in Twitter. Okay, how much other people has made profit. He put like 10 lakhs profit, 20 lakhs profit, 1 crore profit. And you know, like I literally stopped having conversations in Twitter. Why? Because sometimes I felt, okay, whether I'm a trader or not. Because whenever I open Twitter, no, those people used to post only 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs profit a single day. Okay, after seeing that, even I became more demotivated. So because of that, I literally stopped peeping into others' PNL. Okay, because it makes me to think whether we are a trader or whether we are doing something wrong, or those people are super powered. Okay, see, the main thing what we need to understand is each and everyone is different. We can't mimic the other one. Okay, on that aspect, what you do, you see that guy making money and you go to them and you just get trained for 25,000, 50,000, even for 1 lakh rupees. And you learn something. And you don't understand one thing. The problem is not with the strategy, what you're using. The problem is on the execution part. Because you don't have the time to execute the orders. On that aspect, it is very hard to make money as well. Okay, so that is the doctor versus training concern. Okay, so please don't try to go for paid trainings where you spend like too much of money. In YouTube, like many things are there, so you can just get it for free. Okay, so just keep it in your mind. This is one of the very most important. Like, don't spend much on training, because I'm a person who spent more than 10 lakh rupees on training, where in 2017 I went to Mumbai to learn one beautiful strategy. Okay, I spent more than 17,000 rupees for that particular strategy. Okay, you know, like what I learned, I went to I went from Chennai to Mumbai in flight, and then I landed over there, and I went to the hotel, and I learned one beautiful strategy, which is a moving average 20 moving average crosses above 50 moving average, I'm going to make money. And I literally, I was very super excited on those days, because I'm saying it was in 2017 or 16. Okay, it was a very long way back. Okay, so I was very happy. And the next day I came, I started trading, nothing worked for me. Even though I sit before the system, nothing worked for me. Okay, then after some times I realized, okay, the problem is not with them, the problem is with myself. Okay, because like that's how the industry is going. Okay, so now I'm going to say how to fix your stop loss. That's another another important thing. Like what used to happen, no, like we are someone like we are into the market for 6 hours, from 9:15 to 3:15 if you're an intraday player. So only 6 hours we are into the system of trading, but the remaining 18 hours is there. Okay, the remaining 18 hours is there. You know, the manual trading is like writing exam each and every day. Manual trading is like writing exam each and every day. Okay, and the worst part is you get the result by 3:30 itself. Okay, the worst part is you just get the result by 3:30 itself. Okay, on that aspect, like what you used to do, like you lose something like 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees. Okay, so you'll never sleep for the night. Okay, you know how to fix a stop loss on your portfolio. You just need to fix a value. If you lose that value, you will sleep very good in the night. Okay, see, if you have a capital of 10 lakh rupees, then if you lose almost like 20,000 to 30,000 rupees a day, no need to worry. You will feel more comfortable. You will feel more comfortable in the night, and you can sleep. Okay, there are people, if they lose 2,000 or 3,000 rupees, they will not sleep in the night. So then you need to reduce your risk. Okay, so that is the best way to fix your stop loss. Because what happens, you know, you do the trading for 6 hours, and the remaining 18 hours, you'll be feeling about the losses what you made. And on that note, you will never ever follow a single strategy. You will never ever follow a single strategy. And that is where your psychology will be disturbed. Many people used to say during the market hours, your psychology will be your psychology will be disturbed. But the actual thing is, your psychology will have a very big impact, not during the market hours, only after the market hours. And this is one of the very important myth. This is one of the very important myth. The psychology is affected only after the market hours. And what you do, you sit in YouTube and you'll find for best strategy in intraday, or best strategy with 90% accuracy rate. Okay, and there will be one person who put video showing 99% accuracy trade. Okay, so trading strategy, you can double your money in single trading day. Okay, so like that you can see and you can watch, and the next day you put another strategy, and you make loss. You search for another strategy, you put it on YouTube once again, then you put it on your account, then you lose. Okay, this is what happens. So in order to your psychology should not disturb, then you need to take a take a defined stop loss. Once you reach that level, close it for the day. There is tomorrow. There is tomorrow. And if you keep on, if you want to recover it immediately, today, then you know what is going to happen? That 5 days, I said, no, you will lose your capital in 5 days. And that day will become one of them. Okay. So just understand these things. Okay. So like trading is not, it's not something very hard. It's 95% psychology. Okay. Remaining 5% only strategy. You do any strategy. Okay. You can just backtest any strategy. If you find it fruitful, you just deploy it and then move away. Don't disturb, don't do big researches. Don't think that complicated things will make money. That is why I showed you very clearly. See, it is very simple. Current candle closes above upper Bollinger Band. RSI is above 70. Current candle closes above R1. Even this small basic things can make money. These basic things can make money. And why you guys want to go ahead and go a lot of researchers, put 10 to 15 indicators into a chart and then look into, okay, this. No, it's not going to happen. It's very simple. I said it very clearly, only 5% of the trades are profitable trades. Remaining 95% of the trades are going to cancel each other. There will be profits on those days, but they will cancel each other. Okay. And myself versus the manual trading. This is one of the very interesting things you guys need to understand as well. See, I was a full-time trader for a very long time, and I've been manually trading till 2020. Okay, so the early days, I was a manual trader. I was a supply and demand. I love to do supply and demand based strategies. And what happened one day, like whenever I was not happy, you know, I was not happy as a manual trader, because whenever I exit my trade on loss, it will start to rally on that particular day. Okay, and even if I make profit, I am not happy. That's another worst part. Even I make money, I'll be not happy, because I would have taken the trade at 400. I would have closed it at 600, but it would have went to 1,000 rupees. Okay, the option which I bought it at 400, I would have closed at 600, but it would have went to 1,000. My mind will never accept that 200 points of profit. My mind will always think for that 600 rupees of profit. Okay, you have missed it. You have missed it. On that case, I used to take the reverse trade. And then whatever the profit I made, it would have gone into loss as well. Okay, so this is very clear. Okay, this is very clear. Manual trading is literally very hard. Okay, you can become a profitable trader, but understanding the scenarios, understanding different aspects of option buying. Okay, so once you understand those things and you apply it on your trading strategy, then definitely you can make big money out of it. You can make big money out of it. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to learn from today's session. So if you have any doubts, you can just post it on the chat box, so that RSI above 70, is it not oversold territory? No, Abhijit, I'll just say you another secret. Okay, all the option buying strategies, works only above the level of R1. Okay, you can see the pivot R1 level. All the option buying strategy works only above the level of R1, and RSI is above 70. These are the two major conditions of trade setups. If I remove these two, my entire P&L curve will become ulta. Okay, so the RSI is above 70 is one of the crazy area where we can buy, and the current candle close should be above the R1 level. Okay, so no, like, and another important thing, there is no strategies which makes money on long put. Okay, like I personally experienced it. The long put strategies are not that much great when compared to the long call. Maybe like, what is the reason? Like, you guys can just figure it out. You guys can figure it out. So even today, my put option buying strategy made money, but still I don't encourage taking trades on put option. Can you guys guess? Can you guys guess? Have a guess. Why it is very hard to make money on put option buying in the long put? See, market is always designed in such a way it need to move in only one direction, that is upward. Why? Because I'll just dictate it with a small example. Our senior peoples in our home will always ask us to invest in gold because they have a conviction that gold will always go up. It is an appreciating asset. Okay, that is why many people used to invest in gold. But stock market also is designed in such a way that it need to go up only. You know why? Then only people will start investing. The interest on stock market will be there. If you just think next 10 years, market is not going to go up. In next 10 years, market is not going to go up. Then will you invest in market? Obviously, you will not invest in market. Okay. So in order to maintain the interest in the market, always market needs to go up, up, up. So on that aspect, like I have felt that most of the CE strategies are profitable when compared to the put option buying strategy. Even though I have put option strategies, but I don't suggest taking put option because those are not that much profitable. The two things what I noticed is all the strategies on call side works only above R1 level and RSI should be above 70. And the put option buying strategy, it's very hard to identify put option buying strategies. Out of my 5,000 plus backtesting on Quantman, I came to this conclusion. Okay. Okay, thank you, Arjit. So I think so, like I'm just done with the day. Thank you, DAN team for providing such a wonderful platform, as well as for making this session as well. So because I've been a very good user, very long time user of DAN, and I'm really happy about what you guys have given for the options trading. It was something like superb things. I want to thank you, and I just take this opportunity to thank you guys as well. Thank you, team. Thank you, everyone, for joining for the day. It's done from my end. Thank you, Abhijit.
Thank you so much, Ganesh.
Yeah, thank you.
So we had a few questions for you.
Yeah.
So the first question is, are there any specific market conditions where stop loss orders are very less effective?
No, like it's not like that. So like everything is fine nowadays. Like that's what my personal experience. Like even like the last 1 week, I just noticed the slippages are reducing to a very greater extent after the lot size has been changed, and the liquidity is right now it is super. So I just feel that because like even in the early days, reaching 1 crore contracts on open interest, it's been like very tough. But nowadays in the morning 10 o'clock show itself, we are getting almost 1 crore of open interest. So like it just shows that the participation in the market is become very high. So there is no problem with entering in limit order, stop loss order, market order. Everything is going on ultra smooth nowadays. And that too, this 1 week on based, because like we used to calculate slippages for all our strategies. The last week's slippage, when compared to this week's slippage, it was almost like 50% down. So which clearly denotes that the volume has been, it's very good. And so there'll be no problem with limit. You call it any order, there is no problem as of now.
Right. So the next question we have is, what are some common misconceptions for trailing stop loss orders?
So like the trailing stop loss, like it's like people, how they're treating is one of the very important thing. Like what I personally feel is like even in Quantman, like I used to see people used to have trailing stop losses. Okay, let me just show you an example. Like people used to have 5%, like they give 1% against 1% of trailing stop. Like 1% of the moves, they just change their stop losses to another 1%. So that's not going to work. So at least we need to give some space, a room space of at least 20% to 25%. There should be room space. On that aspect, like it literally works very good. And thanks for asking this question. And to be honest, the trailing stop loss will work only on put option strategies like long put, and in long call, trailing stop loss are not that much profitable. So this is upon the backtesting what I'm saying. So this is a data based upon the data what I find. Without TSL, all my put option strategies are going to become zero. I'm very sure about it because I lost too much of things because of without handling TSL. After I added TSL, I made very good profit on all long put option strategies. And I'm really thankful that you guys you just made it. Even if I just forgot to say this another myth. It's like, because trading is very simple. Like, we need to give like only small ideas. Like, as I said, for R1 above candle close above R1, and RSI is above 70. These are the value areas for option buying on long call. On put, TSL. Thanks for it once again. On put, TSL is one of the very important thing. So you can't define anything based out of if you put anything based on indicators on the exit parameters for long put, it's not working. So based upon the analysis what I have done in the past, so I roughly give a stop loss percentage of 20, and I will trial it to the core, and I'll just show you like what happened today. Today was a very beautiful day where we trialed the entire profit, and Dan has literally performed it in a very superb way. I'll just show you. I was really shocked as well, because even in today's market, like I just put for 2 lots. It was only for 30 quantities. I was able to capture almost like from 400 to 692. Actually, it went almost like 700, 800 plus, and then it came back. So it just trialed all the way from 346. It has trialed to 692. Just imagine the trialing for each and every 25% of move. I have trialed it. So the trailing stop loss it's always mandate. So you can just use it for sure. Yeah, next.
Right. Yeah. So Ganesh, next question we have is, are there any alternative risk management techniques rather than the stop loss, like traditional stop losses?
So like on the aspect of risk management, I openly say I have been with many retail peoples. I never noticed anyone followed risk management. Okay, so please give it to the system. Don't try to, because like we will act as a genius. Whenever we sit before the screen, we act as a genius. We will say market will come down, but market is not. Market is always ultimate. So on that aspect, risk management, please don't do risk management. Give it to the system. Let the system take care of the risk management, and that will be the right approach. Because we will, as a human being, we have invested our hard-earned money. So we will definitely don't book our losses, because we will always give them a chance to make money. And that is our mentality as well. Whenever there is something wrong, we give it a chance. But market is totally merciless. So it will definitely screw you at any point of time. So it's better give it to the system. Don't ever try to do the risk management by yourself. You will definitely make mistake. Only one day, that one mistake will be very costly mistake. Yeah.
Right. So we'll take this last question.
Yeah.
So what are some practical tips for setting effective stop loss levels on market volatility?
No, can you come again, please?
Yeah. So what are some practical tips for setting effective stop loss levels based on market volatility?
Okay, so let me just put it in a very easy way. Like many people are used to do this 920 short straddles and strangles, where they keep defined stop loss of 25%, 30%. And from January till date, I have tested different scenarios where I kept 25%, 30%, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All the stop losses has been tested in the last 7 months of tenure. So we can't define it as of now, because the volatility is it's very high. And many people used to think, okay, how you say volatility is very high? We are sitting in the very low VIX environment. See, what is happening in the market right now is we have sold an ATM call option and put option. The combined premium on any particular day, like to just keep it a Friday or Monday or Tuesday. So the combined premium is not more than 300 to 500. On that aspect, Bank Nifty will be very slow for the entire day. And one particular candle, it moves 150 points or 200 points. On that one particular candle, we will be thrown out of the market. Our stop loss will be hit even if you put 100% stop loss. And all of a sudden, it after all of a sudden after 2:30, what happens? Market from the fall, it starts to rally and it clears a stop loss on the put side as well as the call side. And this is what is happening nowadays. On this aspect, like we can't say like anything with respect to stop losses, because it's as I said earlier. So there should be a stop loss which we need to keep it on our mind. So on a single day, if I lose this much of capital, I close for the day, I'll come back tomorrow. Or else my entire psychology for the remaining 18 hours is going to be disturbed. So the stop loss need to be defined only on the portfolio level. So that is the only thing which is defined, because the other things, whatever we do, it is totally it's based upon the psychology. Like maybe like for the current market scenario, you keep 40% stop loss. Okay, but the only thing, the stop loss should be on your mind on your portfolio alone. So the remaining things can be I don't consider, because like as a systematic trader, all I keep is only one thing: portfolio stop loss. That's it. So for those who are doing manual trading, they may have some sort of underlying. They will keep some if it closes below the low, I will exit the trade. But we will not follow it. That's my experience with retail people. They will keep low a stop loss, and once it cuts down, they will say, okay, let me just change it from another 100 points down, and that will also hit. Okay, no, don't worry, I will average one, and I put another 100-point stop loss. And after that also, they will not cut the trade. They will keep another lot and they'll put another 100-point stop loss. And at the end of the Thursday, everything becomes zero. And that's where risk management, stop loss, everything goes into a mess. Okay.
Right. So I guess I lost you, Ganesh.
Oh, okay. So there was connectivity issue. The internet connectivity is it's good from my end. Hi, I think so. You're back.
My connectivity issues. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
So yeah. So that's all for the day, guys. Thank you, Ganesh, for this very insightful session. I'm sure all the attendees got a lot of new things to learn. And in case if you have missed the earlier part of the session, don't worry. This whole session was live on YouTube, and you can access this at any time on Dhan's YouTube channel as well. For which I'll mention the link in the chat box below. Yeah. So thank you so much, Ganesh.
Thank you so much.
It was great. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.